Hi, this is Chris from Car Reflection. Today we're answering a very important question that people ask me. When do I use heat or hot packs versus cold or ice packs on an injury? So basically the bottom line is, let's discuss first what pain is and how do we get pain. When you have a muscle spasm, which is due to some inflammatory condition in a joint or a muscle or a ligament or a tendon, it sets off a reflex spasm. The muscle's job is to protect the joint, to protect the spine. Now that spasm usually leads to decreased circulation and oxygenation to the area, so that causes more pain, and it's called the pain spasm cycle. So spasm causes pain, pain causes more muscle spasm, which causes more pain, etc., etc., and just keeps going round and round in circle. So when do you know when to use heat versus ice? So normally there's three types of pain. There's acute, there's subacute, and then there's chronic. So if the pain is acute, it's 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Then that's when you use ice. Ice is good as a topical analgesic. It reduces the symptoms instantly. Like, think of it, when you sprain your ankle, when you hit your thumb with a hammer, anything that's inflamed, there's flames, so you need to reduce the swelling, you need to reduce the heat, you need to reduce the redness and the pain. So ice is good for the first usually 48 hours. Then you go into the next phase, which is called subacute pain. So the subacute pain phase is when it's about maybe 7 or 8 out of 10. So it's not severe and it's not, normal or the dull kind of chronic. So one is sharp stabbing. The acute pain is a sharp stabbing pain versus the chronic pain, which is more of a dull, achy feeling, like a toothache. So when you're in subacute phase, you can use either hot or cold. And sometimes I say to people, if you don't know, just go hot for 10 minutes, cold for 10 minutes, hot for 10 minutes, cold for 10 minutes. And you can do that intermittently over the day. When it's really acute, you use ice, 10 minutes of ice, or you fill up a bucket of cold water with ice cubes and you put your arm or leg in it, or whatever joint, or you just put an ice pack if it's your neck. If you've woken up with a sore neck and you're in this position, you can't move, it's a condition known as torticollis or wry neck, then you use ice, and ice is a great analgesic. It reduces pain. And then of course, when it's that dull, achy feeling, that's when heat is good. You get a heat pack and you put it on your back. Particularly the lower back loves heat because there's a thickness of muscles there, and you've got your kidneys and adrenals sitting there, and you want to warm up the muscles because warmth brings circulation and the blood carries oxygen and nutrients, and it also flushes out the toxins. So we want heat to relax the muscles, we want ice to reduce the swelling and to obviously act as a topical analgesic. Now remember, pain is your friend. Whenever you've got pain, that's your body's way of letting you know that you've got something wrong or something is about to go wrong. So don't just look at symptoms and treat the symptoms and treat the pain, because the dysfunction always happens before the discomfort and before the dis-ease. And if you leave it there and you don't treat the cause of the pain is the effect. If you don't treat the cause, then you're going to lead to more problems, more wear and tear, and eventually, obviously, there's going to be accelerated aging and degeneration, and you're not treating the cause, you're only treating the symptoms. So it becomes like a band-aid. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Heat is good for dull aches. Ice is good for sharp, severe pain. You've sprained your ankle, or you've woken up with a really strong pain where you can't move your neck. That's when ice is great as a topical analgesic. It reduces the pain and instantly gets rid of it. It's much, much better and stronger than a lot of analgesics like painkillers and anti-inflammatories. Anyway, if you want to know more about this topic, or if you have any more questions, give me a call on 0411 963 965, Car Reflection and Coast Oxygen Terrigal.